We don't see the intro.
We are live. Welcome, people. Welcome. Shit. Hold on. Wait. One sec. There we
See,
go.
the intro
We're
would have actually
live.
been good.
Welcome back to the Hotspur Cave. I hope you're all well. Hope you're all blessed. Happy Tuesday, as usual. I'm here with guys. We've got a special episode of Cave Conversations today. Episode 13 is a special one. I've got George here with me as per. And I've got the boy E down there with me as well. Man, them, what we saying? How we all doing? Make sure you guys subscribe to both the lads as well. The link is pinned in the chat. So, yeah. Anyways, what we saying, boys?
No, not good, man. I'll be real. I'm not good. Not feeling good. Team shit. Yeah, just not good at all. I'll be honest.
Tell me about it, blood. E, what you saying, brother?
Bro, never trust pub food in your life, bro. I got the nastiest food poisoning, fam. Damn. Shit was horrible, bro.
Man eating out Weatherspoons, expecting that it's gonna like go down in a black stomach, bro. It's crazy,
bro. It wasn't even Weatherspoons, but Mumsy wanted to go as a family and go to some pub and get some food. So I was like, all right, saying nothing. We went there, fam. Bro, the food was shit, man. Food was shit, and I got food poisoning, bro. So yeah, we're never going there again.
Dark.
Never.
That's all right, man. Just have a Stella, you'll feel fine. But anyways,
I had a Corona, fam. Don't worry. I had a Corona, cuz. With the lime and everything, you know what I'm saying?
No, with the lime is bougie. With the lime is bougie. You know what I'm saying?
11 a.m.
Man said, I do this for my family.
You know what I'm saying, fam? No, that's facts, bro. 11 a.m. settings, we had a Corona in hand, bro. You know, I was walking through Harsden Station with a Corona, bro. I had everyone looking at me like I was a drunk, fam.
Oh, mate. Trust me. Walking in public with
you'd have been blending in Harsden, bro. Most definitely blending.
Normal settings, bro.
He was he's a blenders. Free to throw.
Firstly.
Oh God, listen. I was hoping we could go the whole stream without someone bringing that up in it, but obviously, last night, fam.
Yeah.
Dear Lord, innit? Like it's almost like they just fill you with hope to break you back down again. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm really in a toxic relationship with this football club, man. I can't lie. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sick of this. I thought we was gonna, you know what I'm saying? I was on
saying, wait, I just need to correct you, Jay. This isn't toxic. Because toxic relationship, there is good, like you get good and bad. This is abuse, bro. We're in an abusive. I'm in a mentally abusive relationship with Tottenham right now. Because every week, getting mentally abused by this club, thinking that, you know, they might be the good thing about my week. Might just, you know, every as Spurs fans, we used to, well, I say as football fans, not even Spurs fans, you go to your team for happiness. You're supposed to watch your team and they're supposed to put a smile on your face. Spurs haven't done that in months. For fucking months have not done that. So, no, this is an abusive relationship, not toxic.
Look at Luke, fam. This guy's shameless, bro.
Big up Luke
you're shameless, guys.
Yeah,
man said Angel, I've been saying since day one, you know, this guy's a dickhead.
Nah, Luke is shameless.
He's a dickhead, bro. He's a dickhead.
I know he actually means it this time, though. I know he actually means it because he saw his.
No, I don't trust this. I don't trust this guy, bro. I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
This is why I think it's 50-50 that we get past Bodo. Don't worry, we're going to get into that, man. We're going to start off with the first half, though, innit? Because, my word, yeah. In fact, furthermore, fuck the first half, bro. You see, Ange, I think he might be a crackhead. Now, before you guys think, like, why would he be a crackhead? You see how sometimes, yeah, you see when the crackheads are on the crack for, like, a couple of days and that they start hallucinating. I think he's hallucinating because every time we get fucked, yeah, this brother will come out in his press conference and say, oh, I thought we played quite well. I thought we dominated the game. Is he high, bro? Is he high, fam? No, I need to know what high he's on and how to get on that wave as well, innit? Because I don't think we played well yesterday, innit? Everyone's saying,
oh, smoking breeze, bro. 100%.
I don't think we played well at all, bro. My man talking about, oh, like, everyone will tell you, oh, second half, we turn it on. It don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. Why do we always wait to the second half? But you know what? This is the perfect place to start as well, yeah? Let's just go through the first half as a whole. Obviously, 5 minutes in, they score. You know what I'm saying? It's just... Lads, what was going through your heads as soon as that first goal went in? Because I said, game over. It's done. It's done. As soon as they scored, I said the game's done.
Do you know what was mad about that? Yeah, because I was watching it with my boys. My boy's sitting there. He sees the corner. He's making a joke. He's going, Chris Wood's gonna score right now. I'm telling you, man, put bet on right now. Chris Wood's gonna score. Lo and behold, ball comes out. I'm like, I'm starting to laugh as we head the ball away. Just for Elliot Anderson to rocket it back across the box and we concede the same fucking thing we conceded the other day. It's just Tottenham is copy and paste. It's like it's a script because the same things happen in so many games. It's like, yo, do these men not learn? Does Ange not learn? Ange comes out and says the same thing every fucking game. 5 minutes in, we conceded 5 minutes in against Wolves. Conceded 5 minutes in against Frankfurt in the first leg. AZ Alkmaar, we conceded early. Every fucking game we concede early. We don't learn. There's no improvement.
In 32 seconds, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's a continuous issue with conceding early, starting games, and the players just don't look ready. Like instantly, as soon as that game started yesterday, bro, we need that. And forget Hell in a Cell. What's the one where there's no holds barred, bro? The thing where you're allowed to use any weapons, getting the sledgehammer out.
That's all gonna hit it with a chair, fam. No.
The ECW thing, bro. When you see Mankind and Triple H fighting, that one, yeah, that man nails and faces and them things. That's what I want. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's just, I'll be real. It's what can we say now? Like the same shit is generally happening every week. Like I'm just getting bored of it. I'm getting bored of analyzing it. In my match reactions, people are just starting to see like I'm not analyzing the game because there's nothing to analyze. It's the same fucking tactical setup and same tactical problems as every other game. It's pointless.
Yeah, George, you're spot on, bro. And that's why I didn't even do my match reaction last night, bro. I just said, fam, I'm tired. I'm going to fucking bed, bro. Because what's the point? What's the point? You know what I'm saying? It's becoming, bro, I could literally go through from when I started this channel and just copy and paste my match reactions. When we win, it'll be the same match reaction. When we lose, it's the same thing. I'm done with it, innit? I'm done. Obviously, you did a watch along as well, my bro. How was that first half? Must have had your head on Mars, bro? Because my head was out the solar system, blood. Big man thing, my head was gone.
Oh, when I tell you, yeah, that's probably the most like animated I've been since the Liverpool game, the 4-0 Liverpool. Probably, I wasn't like angry, but like. We gift wrap them 3 points, bro. Like that's the only way we could really say it, bro. We gift wrap these man 3 points. Vicario and Richarlison, yeah. These man are bozos, bro. And it's like Vicario, what pisses me off the most is Vicario is by far the best goalkeeper we have at this club. And he's still this fucking bozo. It's like, bro, this is ridiculous, fam. It's actually ridiculous, like watching those goals back. Like, he's at fault for both of them. He's at fault for both the goals. Man's leaping out like he's Superman, bruv. Why? It's Chris Wood. You're not gonna beat Chris Wood in the air. What's he doing? I don't get it, fam. The first shot, yeah, it deflects off Bentancur, it's unlucky, but he gets a hand to it. Like it's not like it was out of his reach. He gets a hand to it. He just can't save it. Like if that was Kinski, I'm pissed. So I gotta be pissed with Vicario as well. Like this guy's supposed to be a shot stopper. Like that's his bread and butter, shot stopping. So when the shot stopper isn't shot stopping, what are you good at, fam? Nottingham Forest had 3 shots the whole game, and two of them
were goals. For fuck's sake!
And they scored an offside one as well, which doesn't count.
Oh my gosh!
They had 3 shots to score 2 of them. If the offside goal wasn't offside, it'd be 4 shots and 3 of them went in. What the fuck the point of the goalkeeper then? What's the point? We might as well have not had a keeper then. If they have 3 shots and they beat us 2-1, what is the goalkeeper doing, fam? Brother's a fucking idiot. And then we have the fucking I don't know if Pope Francis dying maybe had some impact on his head, but like, bro, just because it happened in Italy doesn't mean you gotta start mourning, bro. Like, you're in England, bro. You got a job to do. Do your job, please. Then we got the Brazilian guy up top, fam, Richarlison.
Sorry to cut you, E. I don't give a fuck if Kulu was angry. He was shit as well, bro. Of course he should be angry. Of course. Well, I don't know if you guys saw that interview after the game, which we're gonna get into as well with Romero, innit? That guy, listen, he needs to butt me in real life so I can punch him up, bro. I'm tired of that guy and his bullshit, bro. I'm sick of it, innit? And like you said, Vicario, yeah. Vicario has 1 strike left with me before I want him gone. I'm not even chatting shit. He's got 1 strike left, bro. This whole flying out your goal and completely missing. Are you Sanchez, bro? Are you Sanchez? What the hell, bro? Oh, yeah, you're right. Just back the club will fuck off. Oh, mate, I don't know, man. But you know what? Let's actually get on to some of these players, bro. Porro. Let's start with the right back, Porro. Because a lot of people was telling me, oh, I was impressed with Porro yesterday. I thought he was just spamming crosses, bro. Against the two biggest centre-backs in the league. Man are just flinging crosses into the box. Hoping something's going to happen.
What do I call him? Call him a grenade launcher for a fucking reason, bro. That's all he's good at doing. Bro. Just lobbing grenades, bro. Like, you know, literally those guys who play Call of Duty, they start the game at the map, they just go, just start throwing grenades as soon as they spawn. That is him, bro. Every time he gets on the ball, he doesn't ever do short 5 to 10 yard passes. It's always 20 to 30 yard passes, always trying to do the long cross, always trying to be the hero. He wants to play hero ball. You're not that guy. I know he crossed it in and it was a good cross for that goal, but you know, by the time we scored that goal with that cross, we'd already had 50 crosses in the game. 50 crosses, 1 goal. So our conversion rate from crosses is 1 out of 50. That shows you how ineffective the crosses are. Like, Nottingham Forest had about 4 crosses and they scored 2 of them. 1 was offside, luckily, but that shows you how dangerous they are. Richarlison was useless up top. Useless. No conviction in his headers. Should have had at least 3 goals from them. But that's what you expect when you have the level of players that we do. Like, when I try to look for the problems now, there isn't no specific problem on the pitch in this game. It's everything. We can look at every player and find a fault. Barring probably, I think Jed Spence had a good game. But he always doesn't really. He makes 1 or 2 mistakes, but he always maintains a good level of performance. Outside of that, there really isn't much players that are performing. Odebert and Tell done their job. I'd say I was really impressed with that front line of those two. I think one thing that I've said so many times, we spoke about it. I remember before we said, like, if you play both of these two, you're going to get 2 proper wingers. And that's exactly what we saw. They're both beating their man. They're both getting to the byline, putting crosses into the box. What you want from your wingers. But when you have Pedro Porro doing what he does half of the time, taking the shine away, keep losing the ball for us, it's pretty much useless. It's useless the way that we play, the way that we attack, because there's no consistency in the way that we attack. The patterns of play are too repetitive at times, or they're too basic. They're too easily to read.
Yeah, it was weird, bro. Like, the one thing that like got me like what the fuck basically is like, we took off Romero and Van de Ven, innit? I had no problem with that. I think Danso was good when he come on. I didn't like that Danso was the one playing a bunch of the decisive passes and taking long shots. It's like, bro, if Danso got to dribble up and do that, yeah, it's like, where's the midfield, bro? Like, Danso's the one dribbling and taking long shots. I don't understand this. I didn't mind Romero and Van de Ven coming off. I didn't mind Kulu coming off because obviously he's coming back from injury, so he's not 100%. The problem is that, of course, Richarlison scored, but he played the whole 90. Like, I can't lie, the stink fest that he's having, bro. If he can't score right in front of the goal, then like, come on, take him off, bro. But he got his goal, so maybe that might boost his confidence. I'm clutching at straws.
Nah, man, because that was 1 out of 6 headers, bro. Like, and the header he did score was the least, like, one of the harder ones to do because it was a proper stick on.
Yeah, literally. But the problem is that he brought on Bergvall. It's like, why? You took off 4 of our most important players and then brought on one of our most important players. Why? This doesn't make sense. Put on Archie Gray. If you're gonna take off our most important players 2-0 down, that's signaling to me, right, that you don't really care too much about the game. You just want the players to get running. Which, all right, cool. If that's what you want to do, cool. But then why leave Archie Gray on the bench and bring on Bergvall? That makes no sense to me because Archie Gray hasn't played since everyone's been back. It's just been Bergvall.
Why leave Bentancur on the pitch? That's what I want to know. Why leave Dr. Racismo on the pitch, bro? Get him off. Get him off. That's his new name.
Say that as well, but it's like, I don't. Sometimes it's just the shit don't make sense to me, bro. It's like, at that point, if you're gonna go for the game, bring Bergvall on with everyone else. Like, don't take off everyone else and then bring Bergvall on. Like, that don't make sense to me. If you want to just rotate and get everyone involved, then cool. Take off the best players and leave Bergvall off. I don't mind, but don't bring him on when you've taken off Kulu. You've taken off our best centre backs. You've taken off Odobert, who was the best player on the pitch for us, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. Like, this is the shit that just doesn't make sense to me.
Sorry, I have to disagree with this statement. Boys, I don't know if you agree with this, and feel free to interject whenever, but this is exactly why we didn't deserve to win the game, bro. If you're getting that many chances and you can't put the ball in the back of the fucking net, you don't deserve to win. Forest had 3 chances and walked away with 3 points. Let that sink in, bro. We don't deserve to win games.
And Luke, that is a cop-out because every team in the Premier League can talk about missed chances and missed chances causing them to lose games. Chelsea being one of them. Chelsea created so many chances and their attack line loses them games consistently. That doesn't mean we deserve to win. The team that deserves to win is the team that scores the most goals. When you have Richarlison up top and you have a front line of Matisse Tel and Odegaard, respectfully, I do like them as wingers, but in front of goal, they're not that great. So you're going to have a lot of missed chances. So you're not going to sit here and be like, oh, do you know what? We should have won that game. We missed a lot of chances. But those are the players we have. Those are the players we've had all season. That's what you expect from these players. That's the caliber of finishing they have. So why expect more? You have to adjust the level.
Our best finisher is Brendan Johnson. So of course you're going to have a bunch of missed chances.
Stop calling me Mr. J. You're making me feel like some mad uncle, bro. Just call me J, bro. God damn. I don't want to be called Mr. J, blood. You get me? They already started calling me unks at work, and I don't need that. I don't need it on the channel as well, bro. You know
Unk at 22 is crazy.
It's crazy, bro. Like, allow me in it. No, but
and Luke, if you don't think it's on Ange, what do you think? What did you guys think about him going back to fucking 2005 and playing a 4-4-2 for the last half hour? I was confused, bro.
The brother is a crackhead. George, he's a crackhead, bro. He's a bisshead, fam. I'm sorry. He's a bisshead, bro. Who does that? Who does that?
This is the problem, fam.
How about if we had set up in a 4-4-2 from the start of the game, I reckon we leave that game with a point. Just set up and stifle them, bro. Stifle them. Everyone's telling me, oh, why would you be mad? It doesn't matter. The Europa League. Bro, we can't just use the Europa League as an excuse for losing 20 games in the league, bro. That's not okay. I'm not accepting that, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know if anyone in the chat accepts that, I don't know if the man on the panel accept that, bro. But I don't accept that. I'm sorry. I can't. This is why he has to go when he wins that Europa League. He has to leave. Bro. He has to. Do you know what I'm saying? If I don't see Gray, Scarlett, Moore, Kinski, or fuck Kinski, innit? But Gray, Scarlett, Moore, I hear it. Bro, you're not going to see them. So you might as well start crashing.
Yo, why would they do that? Let's be honest, Ange is not going to go out there and not just embarrass himself, but embarrass these youngsters by playing them in probably against the best team in the league in a game that team needs to win the league. I think it's better off he plays the senior players and let those senior players hold that L. That's how I get. I'm not on this play the youngsters till the end of the season stuff because they should be getting minutes, but why chuck them in at Anfield where they're just going to get slapped about? What's that going to do for their confidence?
Word. That's exactly what Ange did in the semi-final against Liverpool, blood, when we was flipping 4-0 down. You want to chuck Mikey Moore on at the end. What's the point? What's the point, bro? I said this to E on the last stream we was on, If I'm Mikey Moore, Ajayi, Donnelly, and I'm looking at this manager, I'm asking for a transfer. If he's not gone in the summer, and they decide to do the dumb thing, which let's be real, he's gone in it. We know he's gone. Like we know he's gone. But if he stays and I'm Mikey Moore, I'm handing in a transfer request, bro. Or send me on loan somewhere, bro. I'm not doing it. Why couldn't Mikey Moore get minutes yesterday? Why not? Ajayi come off the bench, scored in his first game, and we ain't seen the brother play ever since.
That's what I find crazy. I do find that crazy because he had a really good touch. He looked really good in those little brief moments. You're like, bro, give the guy a chance. At least another 10 minutes at the end of a game or something like.
And bro, they told us, Ange has been brought in to work with the younger players. Look at what he's getting out of. He works with the young players. We've got a young squad. He don't even fucking use our young players, bro. He don't use them. We're meant to be getting that Vuskovic guy, who, by the way, he's killing it out on loan. Could you imagine if we had Ange next season? He'd probably start Davis and Danso over the Vuskovic guy. That's the level of of arsehole that we're dealing with. And I swear to God, yeah, I've never hated a manager more than I hate Ange. Like, genuinely, I never hated Conte like this. I never hated Jose. I never hated Nuno, Poch, Villas, Boas, one day Ram. I've never hated a Spurs manager more than I hate Ange Postecoglou, bro. You know, this guy has broken 24 negative records. He's trying to do a Ten Hag. He's really trying to do a 10. Last season, Ten Hag broke 48. My man's trying to do a Ten Hag thing. I preed it. 20. I don't know. The centre backs. For me, bro, and this is we can actually get onto this, yeah? Because people told me, oh, why do you care that Romero said he wants to go and play in Spain? You're the fucking vice captain. Excuse my French, but you're the vice captain. Why are you coming out after a loss talking about where you want to go and play? Shut up and get in the changing room, bro. Put your boots in your bag and shut up, bro. I'm sick of this. Who do these men think they are? You've been shit the whole season, and you think you have the right as our vice captain to come out after our 18th loss in the season and start talking about how you want to move to Spain. You want to drop on your knees and start sucking off Atletico. I'm telling you, it would make my summer if he does not get a move. It would make my summer. Just so that he feels like a fucking piece of shit. Because I'm sorry, yeah, I hate Romero now. I hate him. And I was holding this in from last night. Which is why I have to unleash this all now, bro. Otherwise, after this stream, yeah, I might just look at Kulu and tell him about his mum, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I might look at the cat and say, brother, get the fuck out of the way, bro.
Oh, you're talking about the cat, okay.
He might be on the receiving end of this smoke, blood. And I don't want him to be on the receiving end of this smoke. Because he ain't done nothing.
To be fair, you've been on the receiving end of his smoke, so it might be an eye for an eye at this point, innit? At this point.
Listen, I don't know what you guys thought, but that for me, yeah, I just can't stand the entitlement of these players. It's the same with Bentancur. So fucking entitled, bro. And for what? What does he do? I told you lot in the last stream, Bentancur is the biggest passenger in this football club. He's a passenger. And I feel sorry for players like Bergvall, because Bergvall has to carry a midfield by himself, and he's fucking 18. He's 18, and he's telling senior players to go and thank the fans. He's carrying the midfield. These players are a reflection of their shit manager, innit? That's I'll leave you lot with that. Obviously, the front three, I weren't really too. I thought Tell was actually all right yesterday, you know. George knows, yeah. George knows. I've had it in for Tell since he joined the football club, innit? Because I didn't want him in the first place. But I thought he was actually all right. We complain that there's no service, yeah. And now there's actually service. We can't put the ball away.
Literally.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
That was the problem yesterday.
Go on.
That was literally the problem yesterday. Is like we provided a lot of service into that box, but we had no one to attack it because we didn't set up in the right way to attack those balls. If, like I said, if we wanted to play in a way where we're just going to spam the ball, spam the box with crosses, you need to play with one striker who's aerially a threat, which is Richarlison. But you need someone else that's going to box crash and also run in there to jump for the headers. There's no one else helping Richarlison win those headers. Kulusevski's not that type of player. We didn't have any of the other midfielders that had that type of player as well. So when I just look at it again, system's wrong. The setup was wrong. Nottingham Forest are just better than us on all fronts yesterday. Defensively, they showed you why they're one of the best defensive teams in the Premier League. They just got really defensively astute. They got solid. They got narrow at the back. I'm even mad. And yeah, bro, I'll be real. Like Jay says in the chat, people. There's no point in getting your chest out for Spurs again this season, innit? Because it's not gonna happen, innit? Spurs are not gonna bring you any happiness or give you any hope to do anything good, because this ain't the year, man. This is just not it. On to Europa League. That's what we should say. On to Europa League.
Do you know what though, Luke? Yeah, on to Europa League. Now I've got no confidence for that, by the way, which we'll get onto in it. But you see, the thing is, yeah, Ange is people will say Ange isn't responsible for the loss yesterday. I don't know what you guys think personally. I think the players have to hold some corn in it. The players have to hold some corn because these men have no pride. Yeah, there's a big blood clot rainbow flag in the corner of the rotted stadium, and these men don't have no fucking pride. Every bro, how many games at home have we lost this season?
I think we have 4 wins in 15 or some shit like that. I don't know how many losses we have.
I'll tell you, 8 home games in the league.
In the dressing room, believe it. Crazy. I hope I don't.
Hey, George.
Hey, George, you good?
Huh?
Your mic was picking up the background noise and that. Hey, look at this guy laughing. Don't laugh. Why are you laughing? Because you're not getting Champions League now. Why are you laughing, Yasser? Priorities. You know what I'm saying? You should have been hoping that we win. You should have been hoping that we had won yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Now Nottingham Forest are about to pip you to a Champions League. And also, like I said in it, I don't know if you lot saw, but yesterday, me and Wolfie were going at it on never a foul because, you know what I'm saying? He was giving it the Bertie and that. Turns out he's got every right to give it the big one. It turns out he's got every right, man. I don't know, bro. I'm sick of this. Tell is better. I hear that. Do you think Moore will go on loan? I hope he does. I hope he does. Otherwise, we're just going to end up losing him. Yeah, he'll get, bro, I'm telling you, a championship will come in. A championship club will come in. They'll promise him minutes. He'll go kill it out there in the championship and get a move to another Premier League team. And we'll be sat there saying, oh, he's one of our own. He's one of our own. Allow it, bro. But then they do what versus exactly, bro. Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? The young players ain't good enough, sadly. But we don't know that. We don't know that, though, Luke, because we don't see enough of them. Do you know what I'm saying? What's Mikey going to do? Real talk. Fucking more than Richarlison does. He gives us something different, bro. I'm not sitting here saying, and man, I feel like it's a bit annoying that we have to explain this, innit? I'm not sitting here saying that Mikey Moore's going to come off the bench and score a hat-trick. I'm not saying that if we start Mikey Moore, we win every single game from now to the end of the season. But do something different. Do something different. He's in the squad for a reason. Fucking use him. It's gotten to the point, yeah, where I'm so sick of seeing these men play. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing Werner get a run. I honestly would not mind seeing Timo Werner get 5-10 minutes, bro. Because it's something different. Have you guys not realized that we've been found out by every team in Europe? Every team in Europe has found out how to stifle us, bro. If you block out that midfield, yeah, we can't play out from the back. We don't have no one that can hold the ball up, and we don't have wingers that are good enough, yeah, to beat their man on a consistent level. Yes, Tel and Oliver have that in their game. Of course they do, but they're not consistent with it enough. We've been found out, lads. I can't lie. Moving on to that second half, though, obviously, I guess you could say a better performance, although it didn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things because we lost. Richarlison, by the way, yeah, I hope you guys know Richarlison has more goals in 2025 than your favourite striker, Dom Solanke, innit? Crazy, man. Do you know what I'm saying? What were you, man, making of the second half? More or less.
It was fine. It was fine. I mean, I didn't really have too much of a problem with it. We just didn't score until it was too late. I mean, that's the story of Spurs, isn't it? Like, there's a reason why we lose by 1 goal so much. It's because they only have to score 1 goal and then sit back. And then most of the time they don't concede. It just happened they were 2-0 up and we got to go back. But yeah, there's a reason why we lose by 1 so much. It's not because of the fighting spirit or this bullshit. It's because we can't break down low blocks that well. The problem is that, like I've always said, Richarlison has the mindset and Solanke has the talent. If Solanke's on the pitch, we still lose because he wouldn't even have been in the positions Richarlison was in. The problem is Richarlison can get into the position, but because he's shit, he can't score. That's pretty much what it is.
How has this happened? We won the league last season. How has this happened, by the way? How is this? See what I'm saying, bro? This is on Ange as well. Fuck.
Do you know what it is though? The under 21 stuff's a bit weird because obviously you can imagine there's loads of players that get promoted, loads of players go out on loan, some players get sold, so the squad can be completely different from the team that I was playing last year. Because our under 17s or under 18s, one of them had won their league and they've been pretty flawless this season. So it just depends, like, and sometimes what happens is like the Mikey Moores who are actually under 18s, they get promoted to under 21s and then they go to first team and stuff like that. So I think our under 21s have been bad because a lot of them have been sent out and sent away, like the Donleys, the Mikey Moores, soon
Okay. All right, that's fair enough then. That kind of makes sense when you put it like that. I can't lie. Plus, I realize a lot of the under 21s do get called up some like the younger squads and that, innit? So obviously they'll probably go back and play for their respective age groups. But this thing about Van de Ven, lads, are there any disagreements? Because I'll be real, I'm starting to not rate Van de Ven like that either. I don't want to hate on the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? But he might really just be recovery runs and vibes, bro. That's it. Just speed and inshallah, bro. Like,
I think that's a bit of an embellishment on who Van de Ven is as a player, but he
I
definitely
think he's a good defender, but he's 6'4", that he's as good as what we made him out to be. Like, we made him seem like he was the best in the league.
But we do that with all our players, though. We do that with all our players, so it's.
When you say who you referring to? Because I feel like the problem was
myself included.
The entire fan base.
I'm willing to put
and that's where the problem was.
It's the fan base. The fan base.
One thing that I was very consistent on, even last season, a lot of people got gassed about it, but I always said, like, the guy looks good, and Van de Ven is good, but his defensive, like, basics of defending isn't that great. Like, his 1v1 in defending, when you see him turn, he gets spun. His air for a tall player, he's shit in the air, bro. Like, he's not aerially good, and he has some of the basics of defending that you expect from your defenders that he's not that good at, but he's good on the ball, he's good at driving, and he's got a balance in that sense. So he still has a lot to learn with the way that he plays.
He's young, to either have good defensive awareness or you got to be able to turn quickly. There's a lot of defenders who can turn quickly, so their defensive awareness doesn't have to be great because they have quick agility. You know, they can just turn on a dime and get rid of challenges. For players who can't turn as quickly, players like Van Dijk, he's not a quick turner. He's never been a quick turner, but his defensive awareness is just next level, so he can put himself in a position. And a lot of old school centre backs, they can't really turn like that, but their defensive awareness is what gets them out of trouble. Van de Ven seems to lack both. He can't turn and his defensive awareness is shaky. And it doesn't help the fact that the way we play, there's not really much room to be aware of anything defensively. So, yeah, to be honest, he suits a back three, in my opinion, because it'll give him more license to go up. It'll give him more license to be kind of move and like highlight his movement a bit more. But he needs to be paired with an actual like senior player who's very good, just so we can learn off him. Ironically enough, if he went to Liverpool, because I remember a few months ago he was linked with being the guy that would eventually replace Van Dijk or be partnered next with Van Dijk. If he had gone to Liverpool, he would actually develop that defensive awareness being around about Van Dijk and actually turn into one of the best centre-backs in the world, in my opinion. But yeah, the fact that the biggest issue with me is his aerial ability. He's 6'4", but he plays like he's 5'10". He plays like he's Lissandro Martinez.
Yeah.
Bro, he's like a centre that can't dunk, bro. He's like a centre that can't dunk.
It's like, it's weird, fam. It's like Chris Wood is just manhandling. It's like, bro, you're like the same height, fam. At least make it look 50-50. It's actually ridiculous how bad our team is in the air. Like, Richarlison's probably our best player in the air. You know how crazy that is? It's flipping. It's Richarlison. Jeez, and the tall players we have, like, it's not even like we have a short team. Like, we don't. Like, Kulu's 6 foot. Udogi's 6 foot. You know, so obviously the centre backs are 6 foot. Sar's 6 foot. Basuma's pretty much 6 foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have Solanke's 6 foot. Son is 6 foot. Like, these men are tall players. They're tall. They're not short. It's just that they're terrible in the air. So you take away like half the game. Half the attacking game is done in the air, whether it's winning a goal kick. And when Vicario blasts the ball up, if he does, you got to win the ball in the air. Whether it's just chesting the ball, controlling the ball down, whether it's keeping the play moving, whether it's actually attempting a shot when the ball's in the air. Half of the attacking game is done in the air. And if you're basically removing a bunch of dynamicism, and I don't think that's how you say it, but you can't be dynamic if you can't play half of the offensive game. Half the offensive game is in the air. So it just adds to the predictability of Tottenham because all the other teams know they're not going to do shit in the air. Unless it's Richarlison missing 5 chances, then he'll score a 6-1. We're not doing anything in the air. So they all know we're going to be playing the ground on the floor, looking for the cutback. And sometimes it will work, but most of the time it doesn't. And that's pretty much a case of what's happened today. That's why we spam crosses and nothing happens. As George said, 1 in 50 crosses, that's 2%. We had
That's
a 2%,
disgusting.
2%
Is that
success
actually
rate.
facts? Is that actually like? Is that actually a stat?
Yeah. No, I remember when I was watching the game. Like that's what literally the commentator said. It was like this is Spurs have scored now, and this is their 48th or 49th or like 50th attempt of cross in so far this game, and that was when we scored. So obviously there was more crosses after that. That was just at the point we scored.
Yeah.
Literally. So it's I think it's a slight embellishment of Van de Ven's game, but the overall point is true. Like his by far best ability is recovery runs because of his pace. But if he's not able to use it, like his level actually does drop. So it's true.
But what I'm saying is our under-21 team are shite. So why people think they should come in and start is a madness. No one said come in and start. I didn't say that. I definitely didn't say that. I also didn't say a lot of players. I just specifically said Mikey Moore. Like, obviously, I'd like to see Ajayi play again. But again, I know that's probably unlikely. Mikey Moore, out of all of the younger players, probably has the most first-team experience in it, which is why I would have given him a chance to get a little run around. Plus, bro, like everyone keeps saying, we've lost 17 games. So what does one more loss matter? Well, cool. If it doesn't matter, then play the kid in it. If it doesn't matter, if the league doesn't matter to any of us, which everyone is claiming, then they should have no problem playing the kids in the league. But deep down, no one wants to admit, that they feel fucking embarrassed that we're gonna lose. Well, we've lost 19 games because we're not winning at Anfield next week. But so we can just X that off from now, innit? So we've lost 19 games this season. Yeah. What's worse, innit? Give the kids a chance, bro. Give them a chance. I'm sorry, innit? That's where I stand on this, bro. I'm sorry, innit? Because I've seen enough of the players that we do have. Again, Odobert is 2 years older than Mikey Moore. Why the fuck can Odobert start and not Mikey Moore, bro?
Do you know how it is, though?
I don't see much of a difference between them apart from Odebert's just got a little jinky and Mikey Moore's white. Like, that's it.
I feel like it's a lot of the time it's the physicalness. Yes. A lot of the time it's the physicality in it, just getting used to that. Because although Mikey Moore, he is more than Mikey Moore, though. If you just look at him in those little 1v1 battles and those challenges, I agree. I think Mikey Moore is ready to play some football, but that's the thing. Odobert has been playing men's football professional at this level. Not before last season he played Premier League, and the season before that he had a full season in the League One, or the French League on league. So he's got that senior experience. Where Mikey Moore, this is his first season playing some like men's football at a proper level. I feel like he still needs that adaptation period, because we saw when he started the game, he didn't look as good as when he came on. There was only that like one game against AZ Alkmaar where he was really lighting it up. But I think he started against Southampton when we beat them 5-1 back in December.
5-0,
but he didn't 5-0. He didn't necessarily have a good game. He was one of the not poor players, but you could tell he's still young. He's still trying to get used to it. So I understand why he's not playing at this moment in time. I still think, like you said, could still get some minutes. And I'm glad that Werner's nowhere near the first team side, because if Werner was getting minutes instead of Mikey Moore, my head would be on Mars. But I feel like
the thing is, but Basuma wasn't included in the lineup either, and Archie Gray still didn't get no minutes, bro. It's like this is the thing that annoys me. It's like we brought in Archie Gray. He's supposed to be important to the team. He's played multiple positions, and he still can't get a look in the team. It's like, why not, bro? Like him and Bergvall were brought in as like the dynamic duo, bro. That the Archie Gray, the 6, who can also play in defense, and then Bergvall is the attacking midfielder as well. Like they're supposed to be 2 out of the 3 midfielders going forward. Like partner them with Kulusevski in the midfield, and that's your trio. That's the way I was looking at it anyway. Like that's what's gonna be end up happening in the long run. Like we're gonna filter out Bentancur, filter out Basuma, filter out Sarr, filter out Madison, and then that's gonna be the 3 that end up going forward. But it's like Archie Gray's kind of just been cast aside. It's like, I don't get it, why.
Again, if I'm Archie Gray, bro, I'm looking at bro. I would that's why I'm saying maybe it's a good thing I don't play for Spurs, innit? Because I probably would have punched Ange in his face. I'm going to just keep it a buck, bro. I'm going to keep it real. Because the way he disrespects some of these players, bro, is a disgrace. It's a disgrace. What do you mean Archie Gray ain't played in midfield all season and the one game you decide, oh, let me shift him into midfield, we get fucked? Come on, bro. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. And you're right. You're right. Why can't Archie Gray start? Everyone told me this guy is going to be one of the greatest English players to ever play the game. Everyone has hyped him up here. And I'm not saying he's a bad player, by the way. Don't take what I'm saying as me saying he's shit. Because you lot know I actually have a lot of time for the kid because he's actually a very good talent. Why can't he get a start? This is why this fucking fraud needs to leave. He needs to leave, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I swear down, you see if we lose this semi-final, to Bodo Glimt, bro. Yo, you see my hair like this? It might be worse than this, bro. You might see me actually start pulling my hair out on stream. I can't do that, bro. I can't, especially after all the chess. Because I saw that performance and thought, you know what? That's how you they put in a performance. Now I'm realizing, yeah, and we can get onto this, bro. Now I'm going to go through some of the comments and I want us to actually sit here and actually go through the players that we need to sell in the summer. There's a massive overhaul in it. We need to get rid of so many players. But
I did keep and sell on stream. Before,
yeah. There you go then.
I have to. Let me see if I've still got the image. I've still got it.
Oh, you still got it?
I've still got it, yeah. Obviously, this was done during the international break, so this is not fully accurate compared to what's happened now, because obviously there's been quite a few games since the international break. But
this guy, why are you only in my chat when we lose Touchline? You're starting to do my head in. Every time
Touchline has been doing my head in, bro. He comes in
every time we lose a game, yeah.
And this is the only thing he talks about, you know. He doesn't want to talk about the fact that he lost yet another game, but he will go, we're gonna see you in Europa League final. Bro,
we gotta get past
through the
Glimt
fucking
first
game and then come and talk to us. You're not even making it to the final, and then he's gonna disappear every time. He's gonna disappear, bro. When they don't make it to the final,
go subscribe to Touchline, innit? I'm here every day. Okay, not every day. I just said every time we lose, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? I could go through our chats as well, bro. You are in my chat every time we lose. I might get a cheeky.
I forget we can do that, you know.
You know what I'm saying? I can actually go back through. That's how I make people mods and shit. I go back through the chat and just watch the live chat sometimes. But yeah, man. Can we talk about the fact that our midfield can't take control up for 5 minutes?
It's the way we're set up, though. I think this again, like we've touched on all the tactical issues all season long. We're in episode 13 of Cave Conversations. We told you in episode 1 that the problem with the midfield is the structure. The midfield is never going to be able to perform under this manager because the structure that he sets it up with always exposes the midfield players. Like, as much as we want to get onto the midfield players, they can't help it when the way that they are playing is so stretched. You've got one midfielder here, one all the way over there, and one that's pressing in Saar wherever he wants. He's basically playing 10, but he's not a 10. But he presses like a 10, but doesn't do the defensive work. So you got to blame the manager, man. You can't continue to just look at the players and be like, the players need to find the result, because there's only so much they can do.
Yeah. I can't lie. There's only so much. To be fair, we lose every day. Bro, it feels like a loss every day. Even when we draw, it feels like a loss. It actually does. But in regards to the overhaul, innit? I'm just gonna say some names. I'll chuck some names out there. Just if you agree or disagree, just let me know, innit? I'm gonna start off with the most obvious one, innit? Christian Romero, blood. Cootie Romero. What do you say? I'd sell him I'd sell him now if we could. I'd sell him right now if we could, innit? I don't know about you lot though. Because I've been told he's our most important.
Get him gone, bro. I said it when I saw him sort of look checked out in that game a few weeks ago. He gave away a few goals, had his head down, walked straight out of the stadium the other week. Get him gone, because I'll be real. I don't know who he thinks he is, sitting inside our dome talking about I like La Liga. Bro, go La Liga then. Don't think that we want you over these sides. Vice captain, you know. This is, and we know what? Yeah, my biggest issue with this is the club. The club allowed this to happen. If I was part of the club and I've seen him do an interview inside our training ground he's talking about leaving, I would have told him, get that shit down, go re-record that shit elsewhere, go to Argentina and record that shit, go to your yard and record that. You think you can record that on company premises and then release it out to the world, talking about you want to be elsewhere? Am I a prick, bruv?
Okay,
what are we doing
George,
here?
that's
What
why
am I
I'm
doing
with my dog. You know exactly why I was so pressed now, blood. Because what the fuck are you doing? We just lost. Like, shut up. You're meant to be a leader. What kind of example are you setting? Do you know what I'm saying? What kind of example are you setting, bro? That's a yeah, he can fuck off, bro. Big man thing. He can crash, stumble, and burn for like.
He had a shit season anyway. So like, it wasn't a case of, oh, because you've said this, you need to go. The fact you had a bad season is why you need to go. The fact you've not been available for half of the last 3 seasons is why you need to go. That's just the cold hard facts. Danso, I've said from when we saw Danso instantly, I was like, raw. Danso looks like he's going to be a long-term replacement for Romero. He looks better than Romero in the short term. Maybe not across the whole of what Romero I've seen across his Spurs career, but he definitely looks better than Romero right now. Big up Prime, man.
Big up Prime each and every.
No,
spot on. I said that as well. Do you agree with the Danso comments? Because I think Danso should be our starting centre. If we're not going to go out there and sign another centre back, yeah, like which we are going to do, yeah. But if we're not going to sign a first choice centre back, make Danso the first choice with Van de Ven, yeah, and then go and bring in another. You know what I'm saying? We still got Dragusin to come back, which you know what I'm saying. God forbid he comes back, like Jesus. But you know what I'm saying. Moving on swiftly.
Hold on, bring up this screenshot in it because I'll have all the first team players. Yeah, all the players that play first team minutes. So no academy players is in this because I can't be asked. But this is what we did during the international break on stream, innit? So I'll run through it quick and then we can talk about who we'd move after since the international break is passed, innit? But Spence, Maddison, Kulu, Van de Ven, Odobe, Vicario, Archie Gray, Bergval, Solanke, Danso, Dragusin, and Udogi is all in keep. Porro, Son, Bentancur, Romero. I have Bentancur here. Okay, yeah. Bentancur, Sarr, Richarlison, Brennan Johnson, Odobe. That's not Odobe, that's Tell. Ben Davies and that might be Kinski, I'll be real. Is all in sell. Mikey Moore is the only one that makes loan. Bisuma's down here with Ange, he can fuck off, and then Werner's down here with Levy. So you can make of that bit what you will. If there's anyone you guys have moved since the international break, that's fair enough. But this is pretty much a rough draft of who we'd end up selling. Because, yeah, a lot of people need to be sold. I'll be real. You could say since this, Dragusin might move down to sell because he tore his ACL.
I think this is a good point.
People are saying he's not good enough.
This is a good point, you know.
I do think Dragusin's decent.
If we have a manager that doesn't play that.
He's just not a ball playing centre back. Like, he's just an old school kind of defender.
Dragging us down, bro. I don't want him. I don't want him near our club. I think he's shit, bro. I'm not. You guys are trying to do the nice thing. It's like, oh man, maybe under a new manager he'll do better. Nah, bro, he's shit. What have you seen about his? He will be good if he played for Nottingham Forest or someone. That's where he'd be good. Low block, you know, don't have to run too much. Don't really have to play with the ball too much. You just get low, clear it with the header, boot the ball away. He'd be good in that team. He's never going to be good in a top side that requires you to play football. Like, it's just never going to work.
Schlotterbeck, bro. He is too good. I've been saying this all season. Go and get me Schlotterbeck. If we get Schlotterbeck in the summer, I'm a happy guy still. Best left-footed centre-back in Europe. I don't care what no one says. Argue with your granddad. I don't give a fuck. I'm standing on business, blood. You get me? Keep Dragusin down so VDV for back 3 in case we get Glasner. That's a good point. But then again, just sign another centre-back. You know what I'm saying?
Skovich, he'll be ready to come into that back 3 next.
Is coming back as well.
Glasner, just bring Gay with him, innit? You know them ones. Just bring Gay with him.
Plus, what happened to Ashley Phillips, bro? What happened to that guy?
I can't even lie. Stoke just got hit for 60 the other day, bro. I don't think we need to be looking at Ashley Phillips, bro. Yeah, they got. I was watching.
Leeds, Leeds pumped.
They conceded 5 in the first half.
Sorry, brother. Shut the fuck up. God damn, nigga. Jesus, like, okay, bro.
You need to have that thing up, bro.
You know what? I'll be right back, fam. You man continue. I'm rising the clip.
Man's about to go get the clip, you know. But is there anyone in this keep tier that you'd move down? Because this is obviously international.
Madison.
Break, a lot has happened. Okay, Madison would move down. Anyone else from up here that you? This is Archie Gray, by the way, the little grey slot.
Yeah,
the anime man is Solanke.
Yeah.
And then everyone else has their face in it.
If Forest are better than us, they're better than you as well. What the fuck? What are we doing here? What are we actually doing?
No self-awareness.
Have some shame, bro. Nah, because today my head is on Mars. You don't understand. I'm meant to be getting my hair done. Yeah, my hairdresser's not even fucking awake yet. I'm annoyed, bro. Today's not the day, touchline. You've lost 15 games. Shut up, bro. Allow it. Your goal difference has been in minus for 8 months. Have manners, bro. Have shame. Fuck. Continue. Swear it down, bro.
I don't even know.
Wolfie was rattling me like this yesterday, bro. Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone, cuz.
I can't. We shouldn't be talking about trophies when it comes to Forest versus Tottenham either. So I don't get the point, fam. And we shouldn't get. I don't get the point.
The last honor they won was the playoffs, bro. They didn't even win the championship. They got the trophy you get for the playoffs and that. You know
the last trophy they won, it was during the crack epidemic, bro. Like I'm not hearing it, fam. I'm not hearing it. Your G-Pops is out here taking crack, bro. I'm not here.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? The last time Forest won a major honor, this hairstyle was in style, like.
You know what I'm saying? Al Green was out here singing his heart out, bro. Let's stay together. That was your ancestors and crack, fam. And you know what I'm saying? And
man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, singing to your G-Pops to singing to the meth. Let's stay together and that, bro. Let's not talk about Nottingham Forest and trophies, fam.
Yeah, anyway,
so we moved Madison down to sell.
Madison and not Kulu. They can both fuck off together. I'll put them a cab. I'll put them in an Uber.
Is there anyone else apart from Madison you'd move down, George, or do you think everyone else deserves?
Just Matters, man. Just Matters from that top list. Like, I'm ready.
That's fine. Is there anyone from Cell you'd move up? So we've got Porro, Son, Fraser Forster. To be fair,
Bentancur.
Bentancur, 100%.
Move up. Sarr, Richarlison, Brendan Johnson, Tell, I guess from his loan spell, Davies and Kinski.
I'd move. Do you know what? I'll be honest. For the short-term future, we'd need Porro. I'd say to move up as well. I'd move Porro up. I'd move Bentancur up. I'd move Sarr up as squad, because you need to think about the squad as a whole. But I'd still look to improve on all three of those players if we can. Right, we need to sign a fullback. Don't know if right back's going to be the one that we're going to look to get ASAP. So I think Pedro Porro may need to stay until we can sign someone who's going to be a proper competition for a Dogi. And then, but either way, I think Spence could compete on either side. So we still need to choose whether we're going to right back or left.
I want Kirk.
And yeah, I think Sonny obviously has another year to, but I wouldn't be against like selling Sonny.
Fair enough. I hear it. I fully hear it.
Some of your vids, your stuff is defo not PC.
Oh yeah, 100%, fam. 100%, bro. But I haven't made my.
I'm old. I don't know what that means.
PC is in like parental control in it, so like kid stuff.
Oh god,
it's not suitable for kids, fam. But I don't make videos for kids in it. You know
Rainbow anime.
I don't make videos for kids in it. I make videos for people my age, bro. So I don't mind in it. I don't mind. I can't. It feels too much like a job if I made videos for people that's not part of my demographic.
Sorry, this is wrong. Porro gives the ball away too much to play at right wing, bro. You'd be playing him just for his crosses. And if that's the point, if we're just going to play him at right wing so he can spam crosses, just put him on set pieces, which he already is on. It doesn't make sense playing Porro at right wing. He does not have the ball carrying ability to be a winger. I'm sorry, which is the whole reason he's a right back in the first place. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't even think his finishing is that great either, to be honest.
Okay, this is strike 2. Again, I don't deal with this fiery stuff, bro. I'm not selling. Do you get me, blood? What
keep us
lava splash, blood. You know what I'm saying? Keep Porro, who can't defend, spam crosses, pay me half his wages. I'll do the same. Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bring back Poch. Nah, bro, we're good. I don't go back to my ex-girlfriends.
Poch can stay over.
And even if Kane, we was to trigger Kane's release buyback clause, he'd still have to agree terms. So that wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Even so, it's
Also,
not like
people-
Kane would come back and start playing well again. Like, remember, the guy's getting older, fam. Like, let's be real.
Yeah,
Like, he'll still
Nah,
have
man. You know, Kane's he's got the 60 goals, 60 games, 60 games, 60 goals in Bundesliga right now. Kane's been going crazy, bro.
No,
Kane
I'm
has been
saying that, but you gotta
cooking.
remember, like, in terms of him coming back to Spurs, like he might have maybe like a year or two left. But like we'll see like Kane in moments be like, yo, that's the old Kane. But
I don't think he's ever gonna want to come back to Spurs. Let's be honest, man. Not right
Yeah.
now, not anytime soon. Even if we win a trophy.
I agree with this touchline, by the way. Porro would probably do better at United because again, you've got three
I'd
steps.
happily sell him to United, by the way. I'd sell him to United for a good 60
hey, if you
million.
want to take him, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Give us 60, 65 mil. You could take him.
Take him, bro. You know what I'm saying? 65. I'll do 60. You know what I'm saying? I said Kane's washed. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, bro. All right, bro. The guy that employs Rasmus Højlund up front is talking about Kane being washed. Okay, buddy. Is Rasmus still waiting for a miracle to come, dickhead? Anyways, oi Jay, you cheeky sod. Okay, what you called me a sod for, mate? I ain't keeping Donna if it was up to me.
bro, like, why are we entertaining this, bro? Like, why?
I'm just reading the chats. Unfortunately, I'm not wearing my glasses. So I proper have to put the chat up so I can read it. Would keep Bentancur for what? His name's not Bentancur. Can we stop calling it Bentancur? It's
bro,
Dr.
Ben 10.
Racismo,
I'm telling you,
fam.
Ben 10's Omnitrix is red right now, fam. He's used up all his powers, bro.
Man,
He's
like
right now.
Doctor.
He's just Ben. He's just Ben 10, bro. He's Benjamin Tennyson. That's who he is, man.
Eric Dyer looking better than some in that cell category. I can't lie. He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong, fam. The pictures on the tier list.
Bro, you think this is good, bro? You should see my OG one. I actually put more effort into like fucking around with people.
Bro, Zier doesn't count. Like, Zier is the only Bayern fan I know that doesn't rate Harry Kane. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you want Harry Kane out of your team, innit, you're just an idiot, bro. You probably don't deserve fuck all, innit?
Literally the reason why they are in the league, bro. The guy's lost his mind. He's just waffling, man. Let's be honest.
If Zier actually wants Kane to leave, that's waffle, bro. I can't lie. That's the biggest piece of shit I ever heard in my life.
The two Tottenham players are the ones that kept them in that tie against Inter, bro. The irony is not lost, fam.
The irony is not lost. Cook, brother. Cook.
I remember on break room he was popping that shit,
50,
bro. He was
which
talking
means
crazy.
Levy would want 80, minimum 80. What for Porro? You're mad. You're mad. We ain't getting nowhere near that. Also, we bought him for 47, innit? Not 50. So I'm saying, bro, if you paid 55, 60 for him, yeah, bro, I think that's reasonable. Personally, innit? But moving on, Bissouma, he can fuck off 120%. Balloon man, he can leave and get me blow himself a balloon and float out of our club. He can fuck off. Pat Sarr, I'm sure Team GB needs some 2,000 meter sprinters. He can fuck off as well. You know what I'm saying, fam? You get me? He's just a more melanated.
Remember, this is chat voted. My chat voted these, by the way. So this isn't necessarily even my opinion. This is what chat thinks.
Son, but listen, yeah. Listen. This is gonna hurt people's feelings. I don't think Son is a club legend. I'm gonna just say it. I don't think he's a club legend.
Oh wow.
I don't think he's a club legend. I think he's a cult hero. You can call him a cult hero because of the moments that he's given you. But one, you get me, he ain't won shit, yeah. And two, he's not the club's record goal scorer. The only way you can be a club legend for me without winning any trophies is if you're the club's all-time top goal scorer.
He's in that category though. You do know that, like, Son's.
Yeah, he's in the top 5. I know he's in the top 5.
Yeah, bro.
But
I can't lie, like,
isn't he near the all-time assist leader though for Tottenham?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Leader, I think.
Yeah, he might be.
Yeah,
like,
so
I think
all-time in the category, and he's been there for extended period of
and
time.
you're talking about appearances. He's up there for appearances for Tottenham as well. Like, I think.
I don't know, bro. It's like come like, because if we're being real, yeah, like there are different standards with different clubs. Like if you want to talk about Man United or something, then yeah, it's different. But like we're not winning trophies like that, so it's not really like it's not down to Son that we haven't won a trophy.
It's just ironic to talk about strikers, isn't it?
Like if Harry Kane left Spurs and he was the second second top goal scorer, he would still be a legend, bro. Like he still would be.
That's what he was though. He is second. He's behind Jimmy Greaves, I think. Harry.
No, he's first.
No, he's first now.
He's overtaken Jimmy Greaves.
He overtook him, I'm pretty sure. But
he overtook it. Don't you remember the game against City?
There you go.
Yeah,
so yeah, he overtook him.
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah, he overtook him. But it's let's say he was second.
It was in the Conte season, isn't it? That last season.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he was first for a few. Yeah, but it's like what makes a legend isn't necessarily like their skill as a player. It's a lot more things than that. Because Son has skill, don't get me wrong, but he's not like the best footballer to ever grace Tottenham in it, like in terms of just football skill alone. But it's not just that in it. Like, let's be real, it's not like Son ever himself like choked a final. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just kind of been what Tottenham have been since he's been here. So he's given the prime years. He's an all-time assist leader. The amount of appearances, he's up there in goals as well. He is a club legend, bro. Like, he just is one. There's no void to put. If Harry Kane's a legend, then Son's a legend as well. I can't like if you're saying Son's not a legend, that means Harry Kane's not a legend either at Tottenham.
Yeah, fine. I fine. None of them want me fuck all in it. So I couldn't care less in it. If that's it, that's it in it. Like respectfully, yeah, I'm at the point now, bro. I've gone so long without seeing a trophy. Fuck your goals. Fuck your assists. Win me something or fuck off in it. I'm sorry. I can't go another year, man, them, without seeing us lift silverware. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with this, bro. How is man getting ridiculed by my mother, bro? My mother. My mum texts me after games, bro. When we got knocked out to Villa, I'm seeing mum new video call. I didn't even want to answer. I didn't want to talk to my mum. You know what I'm saying? It's dark. I'm not doing it anymore. Sell Porro for £8. Raw. Man said sell Porro for a Philip burger meal. You're taking a piss. You're taking the absolute piss. Yes, make sure you sub to E. His link is here. Make sure you sub to George as well. His link is in the title. Let me just read a few of these comments before we wrap up, people. Do you know what I'm saying? Bring a tear to my eye knowing that we had Kane and we brought in Solanke because he scored 19 goals. Yeah, Solanke, that might be the biggest one-season wonder thing ever. I heard Mo Farah retired. Cabby Lane can replace him.
Yeah, nah. John left
John
my
is
team to
dark.
watch a spliff, bro, during the watch along because he was pissed, fam.
You know what I'm saying?
Of
course not. He's never won a major honor. Elijah, remember that tier list you done? I told you these man were scrubs. Man, them weren't letting me put in the lower ratings. It's facts.
Bro. I can't. I'm saying the chat. Yeah, like Ghosted was in the chat. Yeah, spitting in it, and because there's other people in it, there was like 20 people there in it. So I'm putting everyone to a poll, and everyone's just voting in it.
I agree.
You know
I agree with this. That's why he shouldn't be our captain because he's a pussy. Respectfully, I don't know no captain at bar. I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. When I was at that Chelsea game when we lost 4-3, yeah, at the full-time whistle, when I see man start crying, yeah, that's when I said I'm done with this guy still. I'm done. With 15 games into the season, the brother's crying because we lost. Are you taking the piss, bro? Nah, G. Nah.
I don't think Janona won anything at Tottenham, though. So
I think he did. I think he was part of that World Cup squad now. Not World Cup, League Cup squad, sorry.
Oh, was he part of that squad?
I feel like he was a part of that squad. Maybe just he might have been.
Shit, Lanky. You lot are taking the piss, man. But lads, what you lot got coming up for the rest of the day?
I ain't got no lives, you know. I've just been trying
to videos coming out, anything?
Yeah, I've literally, guys, people keep looking. I've been editing loads this morning. I've been thinking, I've been trying to keep up with the clips and just other videos and clips from my live streams because I suppose not everyone tunes into a live stream. So I pretty much got clips and stuff releasing every day. Arsenal is scary. Is releasing at 3 p.m. So if you want to know why I think Arsenal is scary, go look out for that one. One of those ones.
What's the thumbnail? Is this the thumbnail?
That's the thumbnail. I swear.
I swear. All these
with Saka and Odegaard lifting the Champions League, innit?
They have like three faces just ready in it. You got the surprise face, you got the angry face, and you got the happy face.
No, that is it. I have some templates that I took from the start of the season. I just use the same one. I've just been.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I see the same. Like every YouTuber's doing this, bro. They got the same three faces, depending on what the.
Do you know what it is though? It's just because no one can be asked to sit there and take new pictures and do this like every time. It's just like, bro, I got a template. Let's run with this one. A sad, angry, a thinking one. Yeah, man. But yeah, touchline, literally, bro. George Fleurs, George Wright TV, George Talks Football, you know, any of those ones. Call me that, bro. Arsenal are definitely scary.
Pocket TV. Did I say pack it?
But the thing is, though, I'm not even doing it like that. When you watch the video, you see in it. I don't do mine the same way as some other guys. I'm not actually. Oh my god, guys, Arsenal are so good.
The George Terrace is insane, bro. Nah, this is gonna be crazy. As a stream tomorrow at 3 a.m. I can't lie, these 3 a.m. streams, bro.
Nah, bro, do you know what? I'm doing them late night streams more. Saeed raided the channel last time on a random thing. Yeah, I was mad gas. I'm like, bro, it's 4:30 in the morning. Why are guys really awake now live?
Do you have like 100 and something people just jumping in it, and you're like, yo, shit. There's way too many people watching.
I saw Saeed raid. I'm like, wait, huh? Like, what the fuck? Like,
it's crazy. I'm more live at 3 a.m. than at normal times in the day, bro. I need to get some sort of schedule down at some point, but it's like, but I don't know why. I just sometimes at 3 a.m. it's like, fuck it, I'm going live. I just go live. It's don't matter what day it is.
Wait, listen, Hooks. If you're watching this, bro, Hooks, I got a message for you. He who laughs last laughs loudest, pussy. Yeah, I saw your little tweet, bro. Don't worry, I will get the last laugh, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because when Desiree Doué gives you the and sends you man packing back to South London, back to Woolwich, I don't want to hear shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it. All I'm saying is you lot best win that Champions League, bro. Yeah. Otherwise, Saka has had his first hat trick. Saka's had his first Premier League hat trick, man. Then a hat trick of finishing second, the pussy. And on that note, I'm gonna wrap the stream up there. Thank you lot for watching. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back at 6 o'clock on Lewis's channel for Capital Conflict with Northside and Mike's, and then straight after that, I'm gonna be over on Arsenal Revolution. You know what I'm saying, with Rashid. We're gonna just be chopping it up, talking some football and stuff. So make sure you guys lock in. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch you lot on the rebound. Make sure you smash the likes on your way out. Subscribe to both the lads as well. And always remember, bro, the season's over. It's done. It's over. Ange out. Levy out. And anyone who's Anjin, up yours, blood. See you later.